and gentlemen, welcome to the ACW Alliance Championship Wrestling. Hello everyone, I'm your commentator MJ. Welcome to be live all the way from the ACW Arena. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest gets for one fall, making his way to the ring from Hagerstown, Maryland, weighing in at 230 pounds, LA Knight. Well, LA Knight had a heck of a match with the debut of Bel Dizora. And we all found out that last Sunday night that Bel Dizora is the son of Colt 412. Oh my goodness, Bel Dizora, the son of Colt 412, is already backstage laughing, knowing that LA Knight has no idea who he's facing here tonight. Same here. We all have no idea who it is, but we're going to find out right here and now, here in the ACW Arena live from Phoenix, Arizona. No doubt about it, where ACW was born and created by not only by Shadow Fiend personally, but also Colt 412. Well, who is it? What the? I hear drums, but who is that? And his opponent from Kong Island, weighing in at 200 and 600 pounds, Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong is here on ACW. What a signing. The ring announcer put it best from Kong Island. He actually weighs in at 600 pounds. Does this big ape right here. No doubt about it. What a debut for Donkey Kong, making his ACW in-ring debut. Now wait a minute, that's Diddy Kong. Diddy Kong is here on ACW as well. Well, what a signing by General Manager Noah Anderson. No, wait a minute. I've just been told from the floor that Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong have been officially signed over by Colt 412 personally. Well, what a signing by the general manager, Noah Anderson, but more importantly, one of the greatest signings by Colt 412 today. Well, Diddy Kong out here in support, already the official signee to ACW, but this is Donkey Kong's in-ring debut tonight. Well, this ain't his first dance as far as I know. He's been in a wrestling ring before, but it was more like a boxing match with none other than Little Mac. Lasted about 10 minutes. No doubt about it. Let's see if he can last more than 10 minutes in this fight. And LA Knight getting decimated like he did the last time, and Diddy supporting LA Knight any way he can. Diddy Kong out here, and these fans are probably asking me, are these Kongs actually related? I don't know. There's a takedown by Donkey Kong. Goes for the cover of the match. Is that it? No. Kick you out at one. And last I checked, Diddy Kong is out here in support for a reason. Out here for support for Donkey Kong. And there's a neck breaker taking LA Knight down. Cover, is that it? No. Kick you out at one. Yeah, Donkey Kong, 600 pounds. This big ape knows how to fight with everything he's got in his body. And this man can... Well, this monkey can fight with everything he's got. Yeah, but so can Diddy last I checked. Donkey Kong's got his bow tie, his necktie on. Referee there to make the count. And again, LA Knight gets a 1 count. Well, this is Donkey Kong's in-ring debut. And this isn't his first dance in a wrestling match like this. No doubt about it. Gorilla Press. Into a standing moonsault. Unbelievable. Cover. 2. No. Man, Donkey Kong thought that was it after that amazing gorilla press into a standing moonsault. That was unbelievable. And now Donkey Kong stepping over the top rope, ready to fly. What's he going to do? I don't know. Pointing out to LA Knight, letting him know it's lights out. Cross body, but LA Knight moved out of the way. And blew away an uppercut. I think he was playing possum the whole time. Cover. 2. And Donkey Kong wins his debut match. He beat him within 5 minutes. What a record. Here's your winner, Donkey Kong. Well, the 600-pound monkey and ape victorious tonight. And it looks like Diddy is already happy enough that his best friend won his debut match tonight. But how about it here, folks? Stick around. We're not through yet, because coming up next, the ACW Tag Team titles on the line. Pretty Deadly goes up against Steve Blackman and Danny Phantom. Well, that matchup is huge and it's live and it's next.
That's what happens ever seen before about GGB has missing once again. It has been what happens. All friends has been saved his life to the Cyrano, and now he's been trapped in different dimension in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. With all what happens, we'll find out that the CGTP will find him, which will decide to be Rocky.
And we are back live here. ACW Tag Team titles on the line. And here comes Pretty Deadly, who was irate after last night. Made an impactful debut last week, but got beaten down by the hands of Happy Corbin and, of course, Akira Tozawa. So they made their presence felt last Sunday in Miami to beat the heck out of none other than the Tag Team Champions in the form of Steve Blackman and Danny Phantom. But after the attack from behind, as they were about to finish off Danny Phantom, it was until Steve Blackman came back in with those martial arts sticks and didn't care whether or not. And right now, he didn't care whether or not these guys were even pretty or not. All he cared about was trying to win. All he cared about was saving his partner and his tag and his comrade and best friend, Danny Phantom. No doubt about it. The Tag Team Champions already coexisted after last Sunday, but can they coexist long enough knowing that the tag titles are on the line here? Yeah, though Pretty Deadly, on the other hand, getting the opportunity of a lifetime at the Tag Team Championships. And if I were Pretty Deadly, I would not turn my back on Steve Blackman anytime soon. Yeah, no doubt about it in my mind here. Steve Blackman, on the other hand, demanded this to be a Tornado Tag Team match once again because he feels right at home in this environment, knowing it's for the tag titles. Yeah, but look how confident Pretty Deadly are being in that ring. Oh, they're confident, they're arrogant. They may be called pretty, but they're not that pretty. And if they're deadly, they better think again. Not that bad. They're going up against Steve Blackman, who's also nicknamed the Lethal Weapon. Yeah, but the Lethal Weapon, Steve Blackman, was a former multiple-time hardcore champion throughout his career. And he's even done all this business, no doubt about it. Uh-oh. Here comes one half of the ACW Tag Team Champion, Steve Blackman, putting one of his titles on the line with his tag partner, Danny Phantom. No doubt about it. Steve Blackman on his way to the ring in this matchup. And there is no doubt in my mind, Blackman has so much intention to ensure that him and Danny walk away with the tag titles tonight. Yeah, no doubt about it. Blackman on his way to the ring, and there's no doubt about it. Blackman is not afraid of mixing it up with anybody or anything. Yeah, there is no doubt about it in my mind here. Blackman already right on the apron, waiting for the arrival of his tag team partner, Danny Phantom. And Danny Phantom, the other half of the tag team champions, on his way to the ring in his second title defense. Well, he had his first with Steve Blackman last Sunday and pulled off a successful title reign after taking down Happy Corbin with a tornado DDT out on the floor. Oh my God! Right before right as the referee called for the bell, and it was over. Luckily, Danny Phantom and Steve Blackman did not get fined or suspended after that performance. But due to the fact, though, this tag team title match is a war, they've been let off with the hook. Well, they got a slap on the wrist, but they got let off with a warning, it looked like, by ACW General Manager Noah Anderson and the founder of ACW, Shadow Fiend. Well, yeah, no doubt about it. Donkey Kong, on the other hand, got victorious earlier in his debut match against LA Knight. And I was told from the floor backstage, Bill Dizora and Colt 412 were laughing backstage. And that was until the question was asked, when and what is the next for them? Until revealed that they have been brought to another more land of opportunities here in ACW. Yeah, there's no doubt about it in my mind, the tag team titles on the line here. And let's go to our ring announcer for the introductions. The following contest is a tornado tag team match scheduled for one fall, and it's for the ACW Tag Team Championships. Introducing the challengers at a combined weight of 357 pounds, Elto Prince and Kid Wilson, Pretty Deadly. And their opponents at a combined weight of 454 pounds, they are the ACW Tag Team Champions, Steve Blackman and Danny Phantom. Well, Danny Phantom and Steve Blackman looking to give it their all tonight as the Tag Team Champions put the gold on the line here tonight. And it was after that heinous accidental deletion of Part 2. We had to apologize about that, folks. And we promise you we won't have any problems from here on out. And we're promising you you're going to see a great tag team title defense right here. And this really makes up after last Sunday. And here we go. Pretty Deadly. And of course, the tag team champions going at it. Well, the tag team titles are on the line. And they may be pretty, but I don't think Pretty is going to be good enough to be tag team champions. Just right now, though, look at this. Danny Phantom and already Steve Blackman dominating the fight. Oh, wait a minute. Look at that. What a maneuver by Danny Phantom. And wait a minute. Blackman's got something on his mind. Swiss European uppercut with European flavor, no less. And one half members of Pretty Deadly coming back in this fight while the other half is getting dissected at the hands of the young man from the Ghost Zone. But about it, Danny Phantom from the Ghost Zone really dominating this fight any way he can, knowing the tag titles are on the line here. And again, aiming right for that leg, a smart move by one half of the champions. There's an arm drag takedown, and Danny Phantom helping out his partner. Phantom doing whatever it takes to win here and help out Steve Blackman to retain the tag titles. Suplex knee lift right in the face, and Blackman now hammering away on one half of the challengers. Yeah, one half of the champions in trouble. German gets a 1 count, says our senior official. Well, that was nicely done there. The other half of Pretty Deadly coming back in this fight. Steve Blackman down and out on the floor, while Danny Phantom's on his own with 2 members of Pretty Deadly tonight. Well, it's dangerous. Bicycle kick by Steve Blackman coming in from behind, and I don't think Pretty Deadly saw that one coming. But one of the members didn't, but he saw him coming from a mile away. Hip attack right off the corner there, and now sleeper hold fully applied by one half of the other members of Pretty Deadly. And Blackman now's had enough of that. The martial artist extraordinaire, and of course the lethal weapon coming back here. And there's a backbreaker by Danny Phantom, and Pretty Deadly looks to be out of business right there, but then again, maybe not. Goes for a cover. Is that it? No. And this match is still going on. This is an all-out war that we are witnessing. And yeah, you want to show off now, don't you, kid? Don't you? Oh, wait a minute. Steve Blackman with the rollover. And one half members of Pretty Deadly interrupted the count before the ref even made the count. That was a smart move there by Steve Blackman. Play possum for when you need it. Right about it. Pretty Deadly in the meantime, though, dominating the fight as Danny Phantom in the meantime is coming back here. Scoop slam right on the other side of the ring. And Danny right now has got something on his mind. Into an amazing elbow drop from the second rope. Facebuster by Blackman. Oh my. And it's stereo double team by the champions. And there's a spear by Danny. And Blackman taken out. One half members. Is that it? And it is. Danny Phantom and Steve Blackman are still tag team champions. What an amazing matchup this was. Here are your winners, and still ACW Tag Team Champions, Steve Blackman and Danny Phantom. Danny Phantom got the win, and it looks like Pretty Deadly is already unpretty at this time. No pun intended, of course, folks. But stick around, we're not through yet. Coming up next, the ACW Next Gen title on the line. The challenger, Logan Paul, in the building after that heinous attack on Damien Shadows with IMP at ringside, Millie and Luna, the ACW Women's Tag Team Champions. Oh boy, that matchup is huge and it's live and it's next.